Remember when we told you that Metro wanted to buy some brand new high-tech trains? Sounds awesome, right? So that might not happen. Stay with me here for a minute. A Chinese company put in a bid to build the new rail cars. Well, that raised some concerns about your security. So Congress is trying to stop this purchase from happening. In fact, the Senate has passed a bill that would ban transit agencies from buying rail cars from any Chinese-owned company. Now, the company that put in the bid, they ain't having any of that. They just launched a campaign against the bill, saying these security concerns are paranoia. Transportation reporter Pete Montine took a deeper look into the concerns about these 8000 series trains. You can find that story right now on our brand new WUSA 9 app or WUSA9.com.